Lazon will send it back to Petrus, to the hash marks. Fisher shoots down low. It's under Robinson's feet. It's packed to the back door where Lazon came late. He picked the puck up at the half wall. Lazon to the back door. It's tipped. Bruton in front. Shovels it into the back of the net. Chris Bruton has found the net on the power play. First power play of the evening, only 1 minute 43 in. That's his 21st of the campaign and his third as a Coventry Blaze. Nice and simple.
Yeah, nice and simple. They played the puck round, waited for the opportunity to spring the box. Edinburgh's box, what didn't really have too much structure, certainly not in the forward zone. They didn't have any pressure on Chris Bruton at all, and it was just a case of waiting for the puck to fall onto his stick and get the first one in at 1:43.
Lukasiewicz past the red line, poke check from Walker. And that one will fall into the hands of Jordan Petrus, who blows his edge out, trying to avoid the forechecking Edinburgh Capitals forward. Here is Petrus, however, up the gut. Takes a shot off the leg pads of the defenseman. Walker's found it in space, and he couldn't get a shot on net around Flemington. Here is still Brendan Walker. Shoots, tipped in front. Oh, it's gone through traffic and in. I don't know whether Jordan Petrus got any of it. It sounded like he might have, but Brendan Walker had too much time on the puck, Stu.
Yeah, there wasn't much pressure at all here from the Edinburgh Capitals on the player. Walker comes in, a couple of little sticks, has a little bite, and what comes back round. He's got two players with him, but there's maybe a tip on there from Jordan Petrus. I think Jordan Petrus points there to Walker to say, no, that's yours. Yeah. We'll wait and see who it's announced by.
Poke check from Jorgensen comes in, and the Blaze will come up the other end. Here's Chris Bruton across the top of the circle. Robinson finds Lazon, passes behind him and off the board, but Lazon has managed to shovel it along the line. Jorgensen in the neutral zone as Nyland cleared it away. Bruton across to Lazon. He shoots, pad stop from Mallinson. It's still in front for Robinson, and he lights the lamp. The Caps fail to clear the puck, and in quick succession the Blaze make it 3.
Again, good pressure, Jorgensen getting the shot, and then Robinson works well and hard to retrieve that puck after the rebound, and just a very quick turn, and he takes the shot.
Face off to the right of Mallinson. Petrus unable to win that against Berra, and the Caps will send it into the neutral zone. It's dumped in behind David Clements. Drew Fisher will pick that up. He finds Walker. Walker plays keep away from Lukasiewicz. Walker steps in, shoots, top of the net. Brendan Walker adds to the growing Blaze tally tonight. It's Coventry 4, Edinburgh nothing. That is Brendan Walker's 7th of the campaign.
And that was a very similar MO to last week. Getting the puck, getting into the zone. As Chuck Webber said, he doesn't need much space. Just a snap of the wrist over the glove hand, and a lovely goal again from the Blaze forward.
Puck comes behind the net from Jorgensen. Noble up the left-hand side. Good control from Venus across to Cowley. Cowley will hold on, finds Jorgensen, one-timer, back of the net from Jim Jorgensen. It's 5 for the Blaze in the first period, and that's Jim Jorgensen's 8th goal of the campaign with a nice one-timer, Stu.
The setup for this play is quite nice. To go all the way behind the net, and it's really just passing, nice crisp passing, doing what they have been struggling to do over previous weeks and get it from tape to tape. Puck comes there, Jim Jorgensen just steps right into that and lets rip from the blue line. A lovely goal, 5-0.
Fisher back to the blue line. Jorgensen back across to Walker. Fisher, who struggled with it but corrals it, gets it down to Walker, who sends the saucer pass for Clements back into the slot. Great pass from Clements, and Petrus couldn't pull the trigger. Clements wins the puck again, over to Petrus, sends it through traffic, tipped in front by Walker and muscled in by Drew Fisher. The Blaze have seen 6 here in the first period, and their highest first period this year in terms of scoring.
Yeah, probably their highest period of scoring for quite some time. Petrus gets a shot there, gets deflected off into the corner, but again, Blaze are first to the loose puck. Petrus gets another shot. It's a deflection off Walker. Chubak can't really get a hold of it, and then Drew Fisher just taps it home.
Yeah, coverage there is really good for me from that man, number 58. David Clements steps in for the pass into the slot, stays with the play. Petrus does really well at just covering at the blue line. I don't think Clements will get an assist because of the shot and the tip, but if you gave points for third assists, he'd have his third assist of the campaign. Here is Ashley Tate. 2-on-1. Tate tried to send that puck back door looking for Cowley, but he'll put it in and make it 7. A 1-2 punch at the end of the period. The Blaze captain Ashley Tate, his 12th of the year, is the Blaze 7th of the night. And you know, the Edinburgh Capitals, you want to start sharper after conceding. Lukasevich there gives a loose one up. You've got to be first to this puck. The pass is weak. There's an opportunity for them to pick it up there.
There's effectively, you've got 3 guys standing around in front of the netminder who are not doing really anything. They're looking at the puck, they're looking at Ashley Tate, who's turning around and taking a shot, and they're really inviting him to have a go at Carson Chubak there.
Russ Cowley will stand over this for the Blaze. It's won by Thomas Stewart Dant of the Edinburgh Capitals. King round for Flemington. He's under a lot of pressure from Tate, gives up the puck. Venus couldn't send it in front of the net, although there wasn't anyone in a blue jersey waiting for it. King goes board side on Cowley. Noble pinching in at his own blue line stops the Capitals getting into the zone. Tate's picked up a loose puck off Flemington, backhand off to Cowley, and he puts it into the bottom of the net. Chubak was lying prone. He thought he had the bottom of the net covered, and Russ Cowley finds a gap for the Blaze 8th.
It's a lovely deft and stroked home there by Russ Cowley.
Here come the Blaze now with Clements across to Robinson. He has a lot of ice to skate into. Robinson pulls up in the corner. Jorgensen through traffic, stopped by Carson Chubak. The Blaze have picked it up with Robinson. Back to David Clements, across to Jorgensen again. Shoots stationary, it's tipped into the back of the net. Oh, it was put up on a plate for Lauzon to tip, and the Coventry Blaze have made it 9.
That's the type of tip that you do in practice.
Yeah.
It's just Jorgensen comes in with the shot the first time round, goes behind the net, comes back again, and we pretty much try the same play again, and Lauzon gets a stick on it, gets the redirect, and it's a pretty much picture perfect coach's example of in front of net tip.
We talked about this on Radio Plus earlier, about protecting players across a variety of disciplines in sports, including we talked about chronic traumatic encephalopathy. We also talked about the halo protection in Formula 1 that's come in as Cowley in front will shovel it home. Well, there's no protection for Carson Chubak as the Blaze go to double figures. Simple play from behind the net, Stu, and Russ Cowley gets his 2nd of the night.
Yeah. Here we see Venus coming down the wing, plays it round behind the net, just a simple tap play, and then right in front of Cowley, he's got nobody marking him, and that makes it 10-0 to the Blaze at 29:11 on the clock.
The Blaze will lose possession in the offensive end. Lukasevich sends it far wing. Here is Milam. Holds on, back to Lukasevich, but that's in the neutral zone. Again there for me. Ned needs to be busting a gut to enter the offensive end. I know he's covering a defenseman there, but that's a scoring chance. Here's Gerling. Toe drags. Isaac sends him back behind the net. Oh, a really nice finish from Gerling. Breaks Rennie Marsh shutout, and the Caps get one, and much to a sportsman, round of applause from the Sky Dome. I like that touch, Stu.
Yeah, it's a nice touch. They have been trying, and you see here Gerling makes a very nice move here to come round Isaacs, and then just again with the quick drag and then in past Rennie Marsh. It's a very tidy finish, and highlights the offensive talents that he clearly has got and been displaying it around the league this season.
Yeah, Gerling, a really talented player. This is 23rd of the campaign, in fact, so he would be the highest scoring goal scorer on the Coventry Blaze roster going into this evening. I believe Jordan Petrus has got 23 as well. Dan shoots one into the pad of Rennie Marr. Oh, and he tucks it home as Marr misplaced his body, and that's Thomas Stewart-Dan's first of the season. A quick 1-2 punch from the Caps, and it's a 10-2 hockey game now, Stu.
10-2 indeed, and that was again not a nice bit of play from the Edinburgh Capitals in the offensive zone.
Bruton off the back door. Here he comes. Poked away again, but it's fallen to Lauzon. Oh, he puts it upstairs. Well, Lauzon, second of the evening, answers straight back. It's now the Blaze 11, the Caps 2. And, you know, the hard hustle and bustle of Chris Bruton really makes this Stu. He takes it after giving it away back, feeds Lauzon, and right upstairs into Chubak's glove. And now here come the Caps. Gerling, 2-on-1 with Jorgensen watching. Gerling sends it to the back door. Oh, it came in off the glove of Jim Jorgensen, who was just trying to take away the passing lane. Oh, maybe the luck swinging back in the Caps' favour, Stu.
Yeah, that was I don't know whether a pretty lucky, unlucky goal. Certainly lucky for Trevor Gerling and unlucky for Jim Jorgensen.
And now here come the Edinburgh Capitals. They come 4-on-2. Shot comes in, top shelf. And all of a sudden, the Edinburgh Capitals have got another. I just don't see who let that shot go, Stu.
We'll have to, was it, well, what is it, with Kalashnikov maybe?
I thought it was Gerling. Beattie dumps it in, picked up by Clements. His backhand pass finds Jorgensen. Jorgensen's pass doesn't find anybody. Now here's Milam up the middle. Couldn't jump in behind Jorgensen. Now the Blaze can advance. Bruton under a lot of pressure from Beattie. Bruton pulls up. Pass ahead of Clements. He'll dump it in. Nedla Kasovic. Watched by Petrus. Petrus is taking a puck away in front for Fisher. He slides it through the 5-hole. And Drew Fisher makes it 12 for his 12th of the season.
If there's one player who you don't want with time in front of the net, it's Drew Fisher, because his soft hands will make most netminders in the Elite League pay.